Hey guys, hope you guys had a great weekend. Today was a pretty good day trading. I didn't mind the little bit of range trading that we had today. Overall, we had that pretty big gap down, yeah, we had a small gap down from Thursday to Friday. We were able to fill all of that, but about 23 cents. So not too bad, not quite a gap fill, but pretty close. So we're looking here at a lot going on. So we're going to break it down here. So we have the blue downward channel. We're still trading within that. We broke this red resistance line, which right here with this blue formed a nice falling wedge. So we have broken through that, which I suspected on Friday. I mentioned that that was probably going to happen. So now that we have a hanging man candle here, with a bullish engulfing candle right here in the daily, we should expect some upside. I think we tomorrow most likely will break into above 390 and most likely close above 390. Main resistance is going to come right here at 390 and then followed by right here at 393.2. Tomorrow we have the black bear channel right here at 394.7 to test as resistance. Support though, however, for this, I'm projecting using this resistance line a red bull channel up. Support tomorrow for that is going to be right here at 386.6. This red dotted line right here also represents the 50% retracement for the 2022 bear market. So we did start below it yesterday, or close below it Friday, and then today we were able to break above that and close back above that 50% level. So that's another level I want to watch. Looking at the weekly, there's not a lot going on in the weekly, honestly. We're still in the black bear channel here, as you can see. We're just going to keep an eye mostly right here at 380. And the main resistance is going to come in at 390. And then we'll look at the weekly ADMA at 398. Looking at futures, we have the same thing with this red channel. We didn't really have the falling wedge here just because of the way this candle these candles work though. So now we have the blue bear channel, the black bear channel, and then now we have the red bull channel. So we're going to look at key support back down here at 3905. I wouldn't mind a back test of 3905 to confirm that support, which is also going to confirm this red support line right here before we push up. Main resistance is going to come in right here at 3972. We will probably have a little bit of a struggle in like the 3940s to 3950, but main resistance is going to be right here at 3973. If we have a pretty big day, we could test 4025. That'd be a really big bull day though, and test this black bear channel. Main support to watch is 3905. If we lose that again and break down and close somewhere down here around like 3866, that would be a pretty bearish indication that we could be breaking down in the future. Something to keep in mind as we go forward tomorrow and Wednesday is that FOMOC is on Wednesday, so there's not a great trend really with FOMOC and like whether you know, we have like CPI, we had a pretty good trend where they're usually the first 2 days were pretty good before CPI was a pretty good sell-off. With FOMOC, there really isn't great data. I've researched the last FOMOCs all 2022, and trading up to FOMOC, there really is no actual trend. It just kind of does what it wants to do. I'm also kind of seeing this nice little head and shoulders now that I'm kind of looking at this here. Right here, we could see a retracement down like this, and then this could be our bounce here, and we could push actually up now that I'm watching this right here. Something to keep in mind for the future. But yeah, so that's something to keep in mind with FOMOC coming up this week. I do not recommend going long on any positions right now just because of FOMOC coming up, and it really could go either way. Most likely we get a 75 basis point hike, and markets probably are going to rally on that because it's not a 100 basis point hike and it's what's expected. And there's no FOMOC until November, so there's really nothing left for the market to really care about. Interesting weekly on the futures. We actually have a nice double bottom here at 38.88 on the weekly after this big bearish engulfing candle. So this is going to look to push us up. We already broke through that key 3900 was resistance, now it'll be support to hold. We're going to look for a test up here about 40.25, and then from there we're going to look at 40.88. Apple actually came out even more bullish than SPY did. So I had said that pretty much regardless of what happened, we were going to break through this falling wedge right here, and as I suspected, we sure did. So now we have a this hanging man candle right here, and then we have a huge bullish engulfing candle. It was nearly a 2-day bullish engulfing candle too. I would have liked to see us hit this 154.7 price mark. We came close. We're about 14 cents off from it, but I would like to see it hit, but that's okay. We did hit this one based off this candle. But that's the 8 EMA. So tomorrow, the main resistance is going to be right here at 154.7, and that's also going to be this black bear channel's resistance line. So if we broke through that and we see the 155s, then we are breaking the black bear channel, and that's really going to open some upside. I don't have the same red bull channel that I have on SPY and futures drawn, because there really isn't one to watch. I mean, we could maybe draw, you know, something from here to here, and then kind of project it down like this, but it's not great. I mean, I guess it does hit pretty perfect on those on the support of these two candles. So this could be our channel that we're going to watch. So we'll put that on there. We'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. Main supports tomorrow is going to be 152.4 and followed by 150.7, and then the red support line will be 150. Looking at the weekly, we have a nice support bounce right here at this 149.3. And now we're going to look to come up here and test resistance at 155.8. I mentioned this on last week's TA, but the 161.1 and the 145.6 are the main levels this week for this weekly candle that we need to keep an eye on. I'm not sure if we're going to hit either of them, but those are the main ones that if we break through those, then we're breaking the bear channel. Looking at the VIX, the VIX had a nice rising wedge using this resistance line and this support line. We did break through this, and the VIX actually put in a nice bearish engulfing candle. So, you know, it's a red candle on the daily, but it was actually barely a green close at 0.23% on Friday. So now we have this bearish engulfing candle. We did bounce right off of my key 25.5 level. We did not break through it. We did hold it. But the most important thing to take away is after having a close above, after trading up in the above 26.9, and this morning we opened over 26.9 right here, we were able to sell off and even come back down and close back in this level right here. So as long as we're right here, you can see that this is just chop zone. We are just chopping along. There's no market direction right now. Fear can't come off the markets, but fear is not increasing either. I suspect tomorrow we could break below 25.5, but keeping in mind that FOMOC is also the next day, we might see a small creep up and close somewhere up in this range. And then once FOMOC hits, we might actually finally see the sell-off. Looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is putting in a huge wick on its daily candle. It did attempt to break through this 18.7 support. However, it did, and then it massively wicked up. So that's actually pretty bullish for Bitcoin and the markets. You can see similar wicks right here, and then you can see that it kind of went into an upward motion. And every time this is bounced off this level here, we went up, and then here we bounced off 18.7 and had a nice run up. So I actually expect a small run up on Bitcoin over the next couple of days. My target is first going to be 20.2, and then I'm going to eventually look for 21.5. Keep in mind this resistance line right here is the almost year-long now bear market for crypto resistance line. All right, I hope you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. I am providing my Discord link right here. That's the lifetime link. If it doesn't work, go ahead and send me a message and I will get you a new link. I do have a pre-market update I do every day where I update with supports and resistances and different scenarios that might play out through the day. I also do a live commentary throughout the day with updates and changes, and I do push out buy and sell alerts on SPY and other tickers that I'm trading at the time. Currently, membership is $20 per month or $228 per year. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok under SPY Optionaire, or Reddit under Daddy Dirch.